Missouri is located near the country's geographic and population centers and is a virtual next-door neighbor to at least 20 states. Our state's proximity allows for efficient, quick shipping to every market in the U.S. and North America, as well as major markets in South America and the Far East. In this segment, Dr. Marty Romitti tells us more about Missouri being at the perfect center for new business and economic opportunities.
The current population center of the United States happens to be just outside of Edgar Springs, Missouri, a town of 200 residents located in Phelps County. A small monument, erected following the 2000 census count, marks the exact spot where an imaginary flat map of the United States would balance if all 300 million residents of the country were of identical weight, preferably a weight much lighter than mine. Now, being at the exact mean center of the U.S. population makes for interesting trivia, but it also highlights an important asset for growing Missouri's economy, capitalizing on our ideal location. Our state's location, offering easy access to markets north, south, east, and west, has equipped us over the years with the infrastructure and workforce skills to move goods by all means. This is extremely important since business executives cite transportation accessibility and shipping costs high up on the list of factors when considering where to build facilities, relocate, or expand. So having well-developed roads, railways, airports, waterways, and telecommunication systems are crucial when it comes to providing businesses efficient and cost-effective means to meet their distribution and communication needs, and for Missouri to compete effectively in today's fast-paced global economy. Missouri has been both a historic leader in transportation advancements and consistently ranked as one of the best states for setting up transportation and logistics operations. The state is within easy reach of 20 states, 130 million people, nearly half of the U.S. Fortune 500 companies, 40% of U.S. gross domestic product, and 60% of all U.S. food production. 1 out of every 13 jobs in Missouri is related to moving freight, storing it, or conducting business-to-business trading. Almost half the counties in Missouri have job concentrations in transportation and logistics above the national average. Even more exciting than the economic value we get from our existing transportation companies and network are the potential opportunities that still lie ahead. Every day, about $2 billion of supplies and finished products makes its way through Missouri. Some leaving, some staying, but much of it just passing through. We want to see more of this and future business activity bound for or leaving from Missouri. And efforts are underway to do just that. One of these efforts is the China Hub Initiative. We know that for Missouri's economy to truly thrive in the long term, it must be diverse, global, and competitive. Whether it is in our wide array of export products, foreign-owned businesses, or foreign direct investments, Missouri is tied to the global economy and impacted by international demand. The International Trade Administration estimates that over 4,000 companies export goods from Missouri, with 84% being classified as small and medium-sized firms. While Missouri goods traveled to nearly 200 countries last year, one of the state's largest and most rapidly growing trading partners is China. Recognizing the vast economic development potential from this growing trade with China, Missouri's federal, state, and local officials, along with entrepreneurs and business leaders, have collaborated to establish a broader economic partnership with China.
Missouri farmers, scientists, and businesses are constantly creating goods and products that will change the way we live, work, and channel information. I look forward to continuing our efforts to expand markets for excellent Missouri agricultural products and other Missouri-made goods around the globe. Again, Mr. Ambassador, we are absolutely delighted to welcome you to Missouri, and we look forward to fruitful conversations that will lead to economic growth and prosperity for the people of Missouri and the people of China.
The big idea, as it is being called, proposes that the St. Louis region become China's primary gateway into the American heartland through dedicated cargo and passenger flights connecting St. Louis with China, and through the development of a strong economic hub of Chinese businesses and Chinese-American business partnerships located in St. Louis. With these purposes and benefits in mind, the Midwest China Hub Commission was formed beginning in 2008 to lead and expand the big idea into real, actionable business offerings. Among its major efforts since forming has been to begin focused research studies, trade missions, and the formation of executive councils in 8 unique opportunity areas, including life sciences, food, plant, and biosciences, air freight, airport management and distribution, real estate, design and construction, banking, finance and investment, manufacturing and product development, education and culture, tourism and entertainment, and energy and the environment. Recently, the ambassador to the United States from the People's Republic of China visited Missouri to discuss establishing this trade hub in the state.
The visible increase in terms of exchanges between the two countries, between the Midwest and China, in many different areas. So we need to prepare for that. And so what we are doing for this hub is part of the preparations for what will come. It will definitely come in the years to come. And I also believe the two economies are highly complementary to one another. Trade, even though we had the economic financial crisis last year, trade between us totaled more than $200 billion. Although we still have the surplus, but as far as our intention is concerned, we really want to buy more from it.
Missouri's economy depends on its location, transportation network, and the many companies here involved in transportation and logistics to get 3 million people to work each day, move 400 million tons of goods needed, made, and sold by Missouri businesses, sustain $300 billion in current economic activity, power business investment and job growth in its own right, and underpin future expansion and the future needs of our state's economy. As the monument at Edgar Springs proves, Missouri is at the perfect center when it comes to its geography. Now the challenge remains to best develop and use our state's geography and many transportation assets to make it the perfect center as well for economic opportunity, security, and prosperity for Missourians. Until next time, I am Marty Romitti for Missouri Economy Today.